Good to be advancing. It's the first time I've ever played in this building. I played against St. Joe when I was the head coach at Ole Miss. When Coach Martelli was here, we played in an MTE. I think it was a get-out game. Nothing but respect for Philly basketball and the great history at St. Joe. Unique building for us. I knew it would be. We had disappointment. We get to our conference tournament championship game and we come up a little bit short. We fly back directly after the game, not knowing what the future holds. We land and we hear that we're in the NIT, and then by the time we get back to our practice facility, we find out we're coming to Philly. And I'm telling you, these guys were mentally and physically exhausted, having had played 3 games in 3 days and coming up a little bit short of our goal. But it's a blessing that Yax is about 20 minutes from here, and you could feel him, couldn't you? He had his student section here. We got back, we licked our wounds, and we said, hey man, we want to play, we want to move on. So I didn't think it was definitely not our best game aesthetically. We made a lot of mistakes. We turned the ball over. We could not make a basket. But our competitive spirit was strong. We continued to fight. I thought defensively down the stretch we were outstanding.
Coach, you talk about the way how you guys were able to grind this game out at the end, especially trailing most of the second half.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was a grind. That was, Yaxel, y'all have not seen him. He goes for 16 points and 17 rebounds, and that was probably the worst that he's played in over a month. He's 7 turnovers. He just looked out of rhythm. Somehow was the fact that he looked like he had not yet recovered from the conference tournament, plus the travel, plus the emotion of seeing his family. I'm sure he had a lot of things spinning in his head. I thought Chris Coleman, man, I made a change, maybe the first game or the second game all year where I didn't start Chris. Started Brad as weird, but I thought physically he gave us a better matchup inside against the 2 big guys for St. Joe. And Chris really responded, didn't hang his head. I thought he gave us great energy off the bench, and in the second half he made huge plays for us down the stretch.
How about the way you guys were able to stop Eric Reynolds tonight?
Yeah, we just try to limit his touches as much as possible. They run good action. That big guy, we switch a lot of ball screens, and when we were doing that, they were just pounding us over the top. We made some adjustments to that, and I thought we did a good job of just trying to be in their guards' space. These guys are averaging, close to 34 points per game out of their backcourt, and tonight, I'm sure they scored it, but I guarantee you they had to work for it. One was 8 for 19, and the other was 3 for 11. So I thought we did a good job of making them work for everything, especially down the stretch. Man, they kept their dribble alive along that baseline. We stayed disciplined and were able to get key stops.